we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
What's going on, fellas? Welcome to volume 17 part 6. This is the 10-yard fight. Alright, as you can see on the bottom left corner, that was a Super Bowl loss. Bottom right corner, that was an undefeated season and we got blowed out in the playoffs. And the top left corner, that was undefeated, we got blowed out in the playoffs. Those three losses right there were where we died for the cause. The goal is to get a Super Bowl ring with this gun wing scheme. That's how it goes. And so we're gonna take another crack at the bat, right? This is Ultimate Team. This is the gun wing scheme, volume 17 part 6. Let's get it. So as you can see right here, called one of my little favorite plays. We got the table route, double slant on the left side, stick concept on the right. I've explained that before. And those playoff losses and that Super Bowl loss, if this is your first time ever watching the video here, those losses were already, the whole season for those games were previously mentioned. Yeah, but I call this like the triangle offense right here. If you look at the double slant with the running back, you can form a triangle like how they do in basketball. And what that does is it gives you multiple things to process at one time post snap. You got 2 or 3 guys in one area, so he couldn't take it. He out of there. I called a user pick, and that got me a nice little breakaway play. He couldn't take it in stride. So yeah, that's that. You're gonna see a lot of that stuff, and I thrive off gameplay footage over here, man. We don't want to do practice mode. Anybody can get in practice mode and just create some stuff, man. Let's get in the game and show you guys how it's really done, because the AI is different from a user. You know, the AI is like robotic. You come out here playing users, they're roaming, they're doing all kind of exotic stuff and doing stuff out of the, you know, like out of the norm of the play art. As you can see, I got sacked. This time we got a double team over there, so you got to make the adjustments on the fly. And lo and behold, he caught me on the other side. Wow. So yeah, so today it's about making adjustments and doing the right thing, you know, when it's time. As you can see, he's a user. He's not playing like the AI should be. He's playing all out of structure. He's roaming. He's able to go free where he want to go. Here we go right here. 3rd and 27. Couldn't get the first down. He's up 8-0, right? I got to punt the ball away. You got to make these adjustments on the go. So I'm just letting you guys know this is the gun wing scheme. You know, it got a key factor in the scheme is understanding where your guys are located on the field. You got to understand routes, concepts, you know, patterns and reads and stuff. And you just got to use the field side and the boundary side to your advantage at times. So that's one big thing. And that's in every scheme pretty much. So he got the ball back. He couldn't take it. He went for a 4th down, unlike myself. He gave me a short field. So now it's time to make him pay. You know, I at least take 3 if I can. So, because I'm not supposed to have the ball. He's supposed to be winning, you know, by 2 possessions at this point. So here we go. This is the gun wing scheme. Guys, I hope you guys ride out with me for these last 2 or 3 videos. I know I've showed the gun wing scheme since January. Channel is pretty slow. Sorry about that. I do have some other stuff in the making. That's going to be very fun. I always try to get something for you guys that's new. These game plans are well thought out. I always put them through extensive testing before it reach you guys. So just know I'm out here with a purpose. This is the gun wing scheme. 2 tight ends on one side, 2 receivers on the other side. Right here, that's the read option. Read bubble. It actually was a misread, and when you get in a situation like that, you miss the read on the read, man. Because sometimes they're not gonna just give it away, and it's not gonna be that easy. I just go straight up the field and just get what I can get, and just try to get on the ground as soon as I can. Yeah, so you can sometimes miss that read, or you're predetermined. Then he go again, going for another fourth down, backed up into territory, and he gave me another short field. Now this is his fault. You see what I'm saying? You saw me, I punted. So as you can see right here, he's sitting in the slot. These are the three reads right here: running back and the two receivers. And I read it just like that. It's a double slant. This is zone peak. He's sitting in the hole, so he's already giving me an indication that I can't go to the slant guy. Now he creeping down. So this changes everything. The fact that he moved out the way, so he's not on top of triangle anymore. He's letting me know that he's not sticking him, or at least there's space for me to take a chance. I took a chance. My man had leverage, and we threw the bubble screen. So yeah, guys, pick up on that. You know, the space, scheme over team. Those guys will always have better players than me. I'm always gonna be under them because I don't play ultimate team like that. So my team is no money spent. We just put it like that and leave it at that. Yeah. Another short field. He's giving me all these short fields, man. So that's his fault, not my fault, right? He have the ability to punt the ball just like I do. And he saw the first drive I stalled out. I couldn't get anything, so he's the reason why I'm up 14 to 8. That's his fault. There you go. He want to back up and try to get in the deep thirds right there. My goal right here is just to make a manageable third down. It's 2nd and 15. I already got a field goal in my belt, so why blow that? Might as well go underneath. And then we ended up getting the first. So I see a lot of guys, they will go like this guy went from super aggressive to super conservative on defense. Now I see a lot of guys just going bombs away on offense no matter where they at. So yeah, take your drag routes, man. Use everything to your advantage. Everything will come to you. The big play will come. Here he go once again. He's using the slot. You see we have a bubble screen. This is also a read option. This is pretty much my favorite play in the whole scheme. RPO read bubble. If I can find this play in every formation, I'm going to. This is already going to be in my audibles. Here you go right here. It's wide open. Post snap. And that one guy always come down and get caught in the traffic. Well, sometimes he get caught in the traffic. If he do, that's ideally because of the angle that he's coming at. Get off my field, man. 20 to 8. So you saw it, guys. He was up 8-0. He had the ball. I punted it off to him. And I ended up still going to get 20 unanswered points. 3 short fields. So that's his fault. Next game, week 3. As you can see right here, I kind of forced the ball and I threw a pick. Wow. Yeah, like I say, guys, I'm not going to sit here in practice mode and just run everything and kill the computer. I'm going to show you my ups and downs, my checks and balances, my highs and lows. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you guys will go try to put the scheme out here and you'll do it and be like, hey, I can't do this, man. This ain't working. So I'm letting you guys know how this thing will really play out. So yeah, I have plenty of receipts to show. Highs and lows, ups and downs, baby. Here we go right here. Double slant. First drive of the second half. In a tight one. 10-3. I'm doing a double slant, but I'm also doing the RPO. So I see that his slot defender was sitting in the hole. And I didn't hit a home run like you have seen at times. But that little route that Square is doing is getting into space. And this is paying attention to close detail because he's doing that Sam Will Blitz 3. And some guys can make that play look like it's 14, 15 men on the field. You know? So you got to be mindful of the spaces, the gaps. RPOC. There you go, KB. We put that guy in conflict just then. That guy was in heavy, deep, treacherous waters. He had to make a choice, and it was all based off instincts. So yeah, run, pass, option, conflict. Shout out to KB for that one. Yes, goodness. There you go. Got him in conflict again. Out of there. We're just getting what we can get. You guys got to understand that I came off those 3 heavy-duty playoff losses. One of them was a Super Bowl. The other one was a undefeated season, and we ducked off in the playoffs. Well, twice we went undefeated and ducked up in the playoffs. So I'm out here, man. I don't care about style or anything like that. I'm just trying to get the win. I just want to have 1 point more than my opponent, right? So yeah, we just got to do the little things right. Here we go right here. That was a bad read. I'll tell you this, if you don't know this by now, we do the RPO read bubble anytime they have a guy outside of our edge, because that's the read man, and he's a free rusher. We always want him to be the free rusher. You got to stand on your principles. Once you stand on your principles, you get to live from the entrance. You get to live off the entrance. You ever heard that before? Stand on your principles. Excuse me, I got to go for this fourth down real quick, 4th and inches. Yeah, stand on your principles, live off the entrance. And your principles are your reads, your rules, your do's and don'ts. Right here. Everybody's in the deep third. He got the hard flats. He got a middle read. My only man who's open is R1. But you got to see that. You got to understand. You got to study this stuff throughout the game. And you only get the game to play somebody. So you don't get to play them 2 or 3 times. So yeah, please be mindful of that. Yeah, and I know you guys have seen this corner route so many times in the scheme. I'm pretty sure you guys are doing it too. Once you start force feeding that route right there, it'll open up the streak for later on. So yeah, that's the sail concept. If you force feed it too much, it'll open up the sail route, because they'll start jumping and biting on it. Nice try, 3rd and 20. So as you can see, guys, I gotta die for the cause once again, to live and die. It's 4th and 20. I'm across the 50 at least. So if I turn the ball over, at least he'll be back there in territory. So I'll tell you this, as you can see that little jerk move I did right there with my quarterback to the left, I made him go to the left as a user. See how I took a step to the left and he followed me, and that gave me the one-on-one situation. I created opportunity for myself, and I threw my receiver open. I threw him open, but I had to also take a step to the left to move the user so it won't be 2 versus 1. So that's a good, that was ego boost. That was everything right there. And I'm not a type of guy to go for 4th down unless it's a situational thing. It's reasonable. So yeah, that was worth it right there. It was like kill me dead right here. Yeah. So we're back fighting. This is X's and O's right here. Like I say, excuse me guys, I went for a 4th down, 4th and 20, but that was a situational thing. You seen the Dallas Cowboys do that last year versus the Eagles in like week 16 or 17, something like that. They went for like a 4th and 20, and they got it too. It was a situational type of thing. So yeah, there we go, man. 10-3. If you ask me, hey, the gun wing scheme don't work for this game, for this opponent right here. I only have 3 points in this, the 4th quarter. Yeah, the gun wing scheme don't work for this opponent, but overall it does. So yeah, we're gonna keep fighting. We're trying. I mean, this guy is not playing with me. He is relentless and he is stingy. He got these guys in position. So yeah, it's all about gaps and assignments. But at the same time, I am driving down the field. He's not like just literally stopping me. I am driving. So yeah, it got clawed right then, and the ability helped me out. So yeah, kudos to the ability. Score is now 10-10. We'll fast forward 13-17, 4th quarter. And now I have one last drive to go down the field. Now this is going to really show, the worth of this scheme. When you're down, the chips are down, and you got your back against the wall. Here we go right here. Once again, trying to get to that corner route, right? And you got to think, he's memorizing this stuff. He remember that long 4th down, that 4th and 20, right? And he see I'm trying to go to that corner. I'm setting up little concepts on the left side. He got his drop zones out there, so they getting in my way. So I'm gonna give him credit for that. He got the drop zone, so I got to go underneath now. 3rd and 10. Something running back on the street. Nice little catch. I made a 4th down manageable for myself. That's one thing. If you don't know how to do that, make the next down easier for yourself. You don't have to get the 1st down every time. I missed the read. Make a circle. I missed that read. Yeah, you don't have to get the 1st down every time. At least make the next down manageable for yourself. All right. Corner route. Got him. Jump ball. Once again, that's Grunt. And that's the 99 Grunt, dog. So yeah, we throw that high pass out there. All I want to do is move the user. See how I make the user stay in the middle? And he's froze. He's like not even in the equation. And I'm just creating a one-on-one. See, he got the drop zones out there too. You can see him in the hard flats. He don't have them back there enough. 5 more yards and that would have been like nowhere for me to go. So that's something that I had to process too in my head. I'm like, hey, he need to be back there a little more, and he could potentially be back there on the next play. So I need to do something different. So I know by this point I'm limited to going to the corner because he's seen it, and we have plenty of routes to go to. As you can see right there, we're working the clock real good. No timeouts. 1 minute left. Down to 47 seconds. No timeout. So at this point, it's time to shoot for the stars. Big players make big plays in big games, right? Good try. You have to assess the situation and have a systematic approach. Really have to process this stuff, right? Everything is situational. Here we go with the cross. We know the user's in the middle. As you guys can see, I have identifier. That's my favorite ability. That's the first ability I go get when I come to Ultimate Team. You need identifier because it's too much speed out there. They got D linemen with 90 speeds now. Like D tackles are running around with 89 speeds. Defensive ends are playing safety. So you at least need an extra thing of help. Look at this 4th and 2 right here. So once again, dying for the cause. First down. Got me a nice little safe drag route. Now we see him as a user. He's sitting on the left side. He see me going to the corner with the tight end. I'm going the other way. Phew. Oh man. They could have gave me a pass interference on that one. This was real life where they'd have gave me that pass interference. Oh yeah. This thing ain't no joke. This thing is no joke. And he go right there waiting for me to go to that corner. As you can see, all the marbles are right here, baby. 4th and 2. Now let's take a pause real quick. You see him in the corner. He knows that he got to defend that corner route. And I know that he got to be over there. So I'm going to go streak. And there are going to be windows. Unless he's playing man-to-man. If he's playing the man-to-man, this is what I'm thinking right now. I'm going to throw a jump ball. And I just happened to get me a gap. Nice. Game over. Alright guys, that's the season right there. I got to come back next video for the continuation of this. As you can see, I'm 3-0. Well, you'll see that. That's his fault right there. I got me some good ball placement and I found me one gap and I took advantage of it. This is volume 17 part 6. I will see you in the next one. We got to get this ring, baby. Let's get it.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the